got it. No. Hello? Work, please? Nothing tends to work for me anyways. I guess why not? Just don't work. Damn, they sucked it all dry.
Who sucked my dry? What?
I went on the Imperial Knights page and everything is out of stock. The one thing not out of stock is the Knight Castellan and the Knight Valiant. So like the two big boys. Everything else is gone. Oh, they got the little guys, the Warglaves and the Helverns. I want to get the Forge Shrine just so I can like keep my knight there on the shelf like it's in the Forge Shrine. I think that'd be pretty sweet.
Whoa.
Oh, that was us. Da, 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 da. Okay, that's what I want. Oh. I'm gonna try doing this. See how this works. Only 20 episodes in. Why not try something new?
Perfect time to try something new, right?
I don't think this is gonna do what I want it to do. No. It's not really gonna do what I want it to do. Oh, but hey, maybe I'll maybe we'll, depending on how many viewers we get, we'll raid somebody or something.
Yeah.
Alright, we'll give it a couple more minutes. Start her up.
Okay.
I think my camera shifted. Oops. Oh, I love that. Every time I see that one, I love it. Mechanical hiss and they run off with the fridge.
Going.
Alrighty. We're gonna get this show on the road. Alright, welcome everyone to the Art of Lore Show. The show here where you can watch me try to paint things horribly while we get really vague lore facts from our Magos and Bob. Oh,
As you probably noticed, our Mago, the Magos is the only one here today, mainly because our Codicea is stuck in the warp.
Yeah, Courtesy sounds like you're not gonna make it today. Yeah, got some issues being in the warp and everything. We kind of lost the Vox communication with his library there.
It was totally an accident, I swear.
Okay. Someone's turning the dark mechanic and play with the warp. Anywho.
I'm about to say, don't question it.
So.
It ain't heresy.
Not yet. So, anything good going on last week or so there?
Oh, I actually start working again tomorrow.
Oh, good.
So that's always good, and I'm not going to be unemployed.
More money, more minis.
Exactly. And I'm actually going to be making a good amount of money. So I'm definitely excited for that.
There you go. Maybe you can finally get your Mechanicus army going.
I plan to.
Maybe we can
actually,
finally
I really
at least get 500 points or 1,000 if you can, so at least we can actually have a bite. Because I got a bunch of Necrons here. We're ready to go. Ready for that. Ready for that battle. We're gonna record it and everything.
I will try, but I won't give any promises on how quick it will be.
Yeah, maybe in a year or so. We'll get them all paid up, get them going.
Probably. Actually, now think about it. How much are Castellan robots?
70-something bucks.
No, I mean for like point-wise.
Oh, I thought you meant you're gonna buy more of them. Fuck.
I am gonna buy more of them.
Oh my god, that's gonna be like your main front line to be fucking Castellan robots.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It goes with the lore. It goes with the lore of Nox Fabrica.
I guess. God damn.
We found Aerotech.
You and your Castellan robots.
Hey, they do good work though.
Well, today we're working more on the knight. I got him up here. We're gonna be focusing on the lower body today since I got the weapons done. For those of you that missed it, we got the chain sword, we got the chain gun, and we got the rocket pod all done up in the colors we want, our color scheme. I think they came out pretty good. I'm gonna work on the legs today, get that going, and then we'll work on the carapace, and then the armor. Try to get that done going. We got some news. Last night. Yeah, it was last night. My oldest son and me played a thing of kill team against two other people. We did a little 2v2 just to help him out. So I had a bunch of assault intercessors, space marines, and he has a ultramarine kill team because he likes the color blue and blue space marine. So he's a blueberry. And we versed the Magos and our buddy Chris, who played Death Guard. And they the Magos ended up winning by about 4 points, but I got tabled. But my son held his own. He was the last one there for 2 rounds by himself, and he definitely took out a bunch of Plague Marines and Poxwalkers in the name of the Emperor before going down.
I will say though, me and you had the best death in that game.
My sergeant and your fighter they killed each other. Like yours was in the name of Grandfather Nurgle, mine was in the name of the Emperor. They slashed each other in the throat and just died.
I will say he's like, well, I'm going full on. I'm gonna hit you. I'm killing you. I'm like, okay. I scream for the grandfather, and I swing you also, and I couldn't make the saves. I think you did like 25 points of damage.
It was like
I only got
20
13.
wounds on the one character.
And I only have 12 wounds. 12 wounds with that guy. So I think he only had 10 at the time. So I had to make 12 saves. I think I failed by 3.
It was close, but they both went down. That was so good.
Oh, that was the best death.
We get a little more into it. We get more going. We're gonna try to record a couple of games. You guys can let us know how it goes. Like if it was good, if it was bad, how we did. But yeah, like we had Chris there. He had the Poxwalkers and some Plague Marines. I was overwhelmed. Oh, there's Chris. There he is.
There he is,
buddy. But I was completely overwhelmed by him. I was outnumbered. I got that Melta-Gun. My guy slashed like 2 or 3 of his Poxwalkers, like just mowed him down like nothing, and then that fucking Melta-Gun revved up, and he turned and looked it dead in the face, and just he got melted by the Melta-Gun. Gone.
As Chris said he heard boss music.
Yeah, he heard boss music. And then yeah, but it was a good game. I had a lot of fun with it, and Damien had a lot of fun with it. He played it. He played a good game. He was a good sport about it. He let a couple people alive at the end. He was excited. He got to kill things. He got to use his missile launcher a lot that he really wanted to do. Didn't roll too good with it, but he got to use it. And then, a couple things before we start. I want to give a couple shout outs to some podcasts that I've been listening to. Everybody knows Hobby Happy Hour. So we got Hobby Happy Hour with Bob and Jono. I like listening to them a lot. They're a lot more of the artistic. They got a little bit of lore in there, but they're more about the artistic, like painting, the hobby, and everything like I do here on the screen. But another one to listen to if you're more into the game is Preferred Enemies. I just found them out. They've actually been around for 10 years. I had no idea until I started listening to them. 10 plus years. They're still going. And that's crazy for a podcast, but it's just all Warhammer, and they talk about like a lot of the tabletop. So they tell you like they go over the codexes, rules and stuff. And then they got some like little like live segments where they talk about like current shows and stuff, which is pretty cool. And they do fan mail and stuff, and like it's just like a lot of good. Like I learned a lot of stuff about the tabletop listening to these guys, and I just want to give a little shout out, let them know what's going on. Also. Sponsor news. I know, plug in sponsors. Yeah, that's right. We are sponsored by Dubby. Just let you guys know, they are restocked. So a lot of the stuff is back in stock again. And there's 2 new flavors. They have a peach mango, and they have like a passion tea that just came out.
I really want to try that passion tea.
I can't say anything else, but as far as I got from the down the ladder, I've been told that there might be another flavor or 2 coming out. Still in the testing phases, see how that goes. I really want to try the peach mango one. I got to get me a tub of that. No.
That sounds pretty good, but I think the passion tea sounds really good to me.
Passion tea sounds good. They got the peach mango in that, and then they also have the apple, the sour apple. They got the strawberry lemonade. So they got some other ones in there for you. Some of the older flavors. But yeah, if you use our code, you get 10% off. You know, we get kickbacks, which always helps us out. You know, buy more fucking paint and models and equipment. Yeah, the Magos needs his army.
Magos needs his legs first.
No. Army first. See, you guys sit here and play Warhammer for your legs. Every time you win a game, I'll give you a bolt.
Oh, God, no. I only won one game so far.
All right. Well, I think that's it for our pre-party. I think I'm ready to go. I'm going to start getting my my paints going here and start getting on these legs. See what we can do for today. Magos, you got something in store for us? Obviously, we're not doing no Space Marine Legion days since Coda's here couldn't make it.
Yeah, and also he literally texted me like 20 minutes ago saying, "Hey, I'm not going to make it." Thanks for the heads up. So I had to spend like the whole time just like, oh my God, what am I doing? But I have an idea. So of course we always got to start off with the quote, Kyle. And you know this quote. You know this quote. Everyone knows this quote is one of the best quotes in the game. You ready for it, Kyle?
All right, what's the quote?
If you don't get this, I'm going to be extremely upset with you. Those who do not fear the Lasgun have never ran through a field of 1,000 of them.
Well, I'm going to go Imperial Guard with that one, because I love that quote.
Yeah, you're gonna go with the Imperial Guard. You're overthinking it, you Kyle.
Well, is it not a faction?
No, it's not a faction.
It's not a faction.
No, we're not talking about a faction today.
Well, if you're not going to go with a specific faction, and you literally said Lasgun, then I guess I have no choice but to say the Lasgun.
Yes, we're talking about the Lasgun.
Okay, tell them what the Lasgun can do, and then tell them where it ranks in the universe as power, because this is the best part.
Oh, yep, this is the best part. So, those of you, I'm going to think about this. A lot of people here don't really know too much about Warhammer 40k, but the Lasgun, it is literally a, depending on how you think of it, some people think it's a laser rifle, some people think it's a photon rifle. I personally think it's a photon rifle. We'll talk more about that later.
Shoots lasers.
But no, we're gonna talk more about that later. But even though it's called the Lasgun, it doesn't really act like a laser rifle. Anywho, it can punch through concrete, punch through body armor, take off limbs. Literally, when it hits flesh, it just destroys everything. It can blow through concrete. It can do so much damage. It never jams. It's like an AK-47. It is rugged, very cheap to produce, can be made in the millions, and it is used by almost every human military there is.
Like all the guards.
It is the
right?
weakest gun. Yeah, by the guard. It is the weakest weapon in the game. Yes, a gun that can blow off limbs, go through concrete, shoot through bottom like nothing. It is the weakest. It is called a flashlight. Yeah, this is the universe we're in. Just letting people know.
A gun that can blow off limbs, that can blow holes in concrete, can shear flesh from just touching it, is the weakest gun in the universe.
I mean, to compare it with the second most popular weapon in the game, the bolter, it is literally a fully automatic rocket launcher. Yeah, it's going against that.
The bolter.
It
shoots exploding fucking beer can bullets.
Yeah, it shoots pretty much. Imagine a 50 cal. It fires it like a machine gun, and it's literally rocket propelled. And when it hits somebody, it has a delayed fuse. So it goes into you. Pretty much goes like, say if it hits you in the stomach, it goes halfway into your abdomen, and then it explodes.
Yep.
Yeah, and the last rifle's going against that. Hell, the fucking Tau even have a better weapon than the Lasgun. Actually is a photon. It's called the photon rifle. So, it fucking cheers through body armor. Though it doesn't do well against armor, like power armor and that.
Well, not the space marine armor, because that's like ceramite or something like that, right? Some special type of ceramic.
Yeah, it's titanium. So it's titanium ceramic armor.
Yeah.
The titanium is literally used like titanium.
Because they had Tau use energy weapons, right? That's what they
yeah.
do?
Almost everything they have is energy weapons. But I forgot. The power armor is titanium, adamantine, which yes is, Games Workshop, so great with their fucking copyright. And also ceramic. Ceramic is to stop against like heat-based weapons. Titanium and adamantite to stop against like fucking something pierce the shit to pierce it. Anyways, we're talking about the last rifle. We're not talking about this shit.
Well, it's not the Art of Lore show if we don't like talk about other shit than the topic all the freaking time.
Yeah, this ain't the Art of Lore show without tangents. Well, we gotta talk about the Lasgun. Like I said before, it is pretty much an AK-47. Just think about that. Cheap as fuck to produce. It's everywhere, and it's rugged as hell. Whenever you think about the Lasgun, there is what most people think about is the M36 Cantrell pattern las rifle. That is a las rifle used by the main Imperial Guard, the Canadian shock troops. So that's one. Yes, so that's you. When you think about Lasgun, that is the basic Lasgun a lot of people use. But it is actually not the first Lasgun. The first Lasgun is actually something called a Laslock. It was actually, if I believe,
oh my god!
Right.
Don't tell me it's a flintlock Lasgun.
Yes, it is a single shot Lasgun. Yeah, it's called a Laslock.
That is hilarious. I
Yeah,
can just imagine the guard using that.
Yeah, so here, Matt. Okay, here. This is checking from the wiki. Laslocks are single shot with primitive capacitors that require the need to reload after every shot. While this presents many problems with the rate of fire, the single laser bolt that the Laslock fire is considerably more powerful than those fired by standard Imperial las weapons. So literally, it was a single shot las rifle. It was a flintlock. It hits like a fucking truck, but you gotta reload every shot.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty good. I had to add it in there. If I remember correctly, Laslock was used actually during the Age of Strife. Primarily on Terra by the Techno Barbarians?
That makes sense, I guess.
Oh yeah, right here it says.
So you just gotta roll with what's left.
Yeah, that's just it. More closely resembles a flintlock rifle, even by the look.
It even looks like one, huh?
Yeah, it even looks like one. But lasguns, just say I believe there's a lot of debate. Let's say they're lasers or photons. Like Steven said, there is a laser, but if you look at some of the videos, they don't really travel the speed of light, in my opinion. Also, people can take cover from las rifle fire. I personally think that it's actually a photon, because also going here, Lord Lore Show is going a little scientific lore also.
Gonna go. Oh, we're gonna get the science.
We're gonna get a little bit of science. So another thing too that I think about is that when light hits, when lasers hit, it's supposed to just melt, but it actually has a little bit of an explosive force on it. I think that it's a photon because when it hit, because it even says like even in Space Marine armor, when it hits, it takes apart it says in the lore it takes just like digs into it. Photons when they hit stuff, it kind of like impacts something and it burns it away, like it takes it away, depending on how much mass it has. And also even in some of the lore, it says that las rifles actually have recoil. Laser guns aren't supposed to have recoil.
Yeah,
so
if you got recoil, then there's gotta be some type of force being applied.
yes, so that's why I'm thinking that it's photons. So that's also another thing too. That's why whenever the Imperial Guard, whenever they fire, it's just a volley. They just do a bunch of hits. Because photons, even if it hit, because when the rifle hits, it does a little bit of damage. Even through Space Marine power armor, it will just chink a little bit. Including tanks, it'll take a little bit. So you just fucking let loose, you will destroy anything. Because isn't that what that's what you're supposed to do?
Earlier today.
Oh, what's that?
So going back to preferred enemies, I was listening to them today on one of their episodes while working, and on the way home they were talking. This guy's got a Custodes army, and he actually every time one of his guys does something, he adds another name onto them. And he's got a guy that he custom made himself as like a shield captain. And this guy is so powerful that when he hits someone with his axe, he actually like can destroy vehicles. He's actually taking out vehicles. So like one of his names is the Breaker of Plates. I'm like, that is great. That had me laughing.
That is great.
I heard that. The Breaker of Plates. Because every time Custodes does something, he gets another name added on.
Fun fact, do you actually know the reason? Do you actually know what type of names they put on there?
No idea.
They custodians, whenever they do like some heroics, or they do something, they get a name from a long list of actual real life human heroes, all the way back to antiquity.
Oh, okay.
I think they say this could be one of the oldest and most, like I think the current shield captain has like 100 and like 1,000 something names. Imagine when that guy has to sign papers.
I love that meme where it shows the custodian. It's like sign name or print name here, and he's sweating.
Yep, that's why, because some of them have fucking hundreds of names. I'm gonna see if I can find something. I don't know. I know you haven't seen TTS.
Very little. Basically, just what you have shown me.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, here, go watch this. It's in general.
Oh, you put in discard?
Yes.
Oh, you got a video. Teach it your
Yep.
full name. Oh God. We'll have to check that out later. I feel like it's gonna be a long video.
It's 2 minutes.
Of him just saying his name. Oh God. Well, you all go on the Discord and check it out.
I love TTS. It is great. But yeah, it's like every time they do a thing, they add another name, and it's like fucking. There's people have like thousands because bananas are immortal.
So we're gonna have to start Tangent Jar for real. And
yeah, we are.
We'll put $1 in the Tangent Jar every time we come up until we can get enough money to do a giveaway.
We're going to have to.
That way the viewers get something back from our goddamn tangents because we're wasting their time.
I mean, Kyle, we're gonna be able to buy a Titan after 2 episodes, right?
Someone's gonna be getting a knight.
A knight? You really think we're that low? Holy shit, Kyle. No, someone's gonna get a fucking Titan at the rate we do this, alright? Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. She's staring at you as like a heretic because you're lying to us. All right. Anyways, back to las rifles. We should definitely get back to those.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the topic, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the topic. Again, us tangents, ADD. We're the ADD squad here. Fuck. Anyways, back to it.
Speaking of which, Magos, did you change the title?
Yes, I did.
All right, cool.
That was one of the first things I did.
You normally do. I'm just checking.
So, again, last time I was talking about how it hits stuff, right? All right.
We were talking about it being a photon, and we were going like science, like full Dexter's Lab.
Okay, yeah, but anyway, so enough science. Pretty sure none of you guys are here thinking about science. Fuck it. We're gonna go back into the full episode. So trying to let me get my train back on tracks. Goddamn, that tangent made me lose it. So we're gonna talk about some of the other patterns. I'm not going to just okay. I didn't even hear you. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm talking about bananas. Here's $1 in a tangent jar. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through every lasgun, mainly because the wiki already has like 40 goddamn lasguns. 40 different patterns.
There's 40 different types of lasgun
on the wiki.
That's
not including every type. Current. Yeah, this is not every pattern lasgun. The lasgun is actually literally it's so easy to build. That they can just go to a primitive planet of people that are in the Renaissance era, and they can teach them in a month how to build a lasgun.
Damn.
Oh, I was just gonna talk too before I got a tangent. The lasguns actually don't fire bullets. They fire, pretty sure you know, everyone else. Like I said, they fire photons, and actually the power pack is actually pretty interesting. The power pack is probably the most sophisticated tech on the lasgun. It can actually even be powered by anything. You can leave it out in the sun and it'll charge. Not fast, but it'll charge, which is really handy because then you don't got to worry about delivering bullets to the battlefield.
Power of the sun.
Praise Ra. What you can even do is you can even like plug it into a chimera and let the engine power it.
Just get your car charger.
Yeah, plug it into your Hyundai. Another thing a lot of people do too is they actually say you're in like trench warfare. They actually have like power stations, so like you'd be able to trench firing, realize shit, I'm out of ammo. Throw your empties in there and grab the rest. Grab new ones. Stuff like that.
Give me another one off the charger.
Another thing that's actually really interesting is that a lot of veterans know actually how to turn their power packs into grenades.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard this before, where you can actually like overcharge it and throw it like a grenade.
Yeah, you can overcharge it, lob it into the enemy, and it'll explode like a fucking grenade. Power pack, man.
It's very universal. Very handy.
And again, the lasgun is so rugged that you can fucking throw it to the mud because it doesn't have a lot of moving parts. So there's not really too much you got to worry about it getting like, gunked up and what's it called? Fuck. Jamming up. Holy shit, I could not think.
Jam?
Yeah, you're not gonna worry about it jamming. And also, you can literally beat a fucking orc with it like a club and turn around and fire like nothing happened to it. Yeah, so you can use it as a club, as a beating stick. And as you all know, another thing that lasgun has that everyone loves: fixed bayonets.
Bayonets.
You can shove a bayonet on there, and yeah, you just use it as a goddamn spear.
As you charge.
Well, let's talk about a couple of my favorites. I have to start with this one, the Lucius pattern number 98 lasgun. You know which regiment has this one, Kyle?
I'm gonna guess the Krieg.
This is the Depth Corps Krieg's version. So Lucian pattern lasgun operates in 21 megathule range. No idea what that is, but I'm just going by what the wiki says. But it's designed to draw from a standard Minitorum issue power pack. Pretty much, it has 21 shots. The regular Lasgun can have anywhere up to 100 per power pack. This one has 21, and a lot of other ones can go full auto. This is a single shot Lasgun. It takes inspiration from the Car 98, actually.
Okay.
So, because the Deathcore Krieg they have like that big German World War I vibe.
Yeah.
So of course you have to have the Car 98.
All right. Yeah, I like that. Sounds good.
So the chassis puts a gray stray on the weapon, limiting the fire rate and requiring such features as additional heat sink rings lining the exterior of the barrel. Even with such considerations, an over-attack Lucia's Lasgun can quickly overheat. The added danger of the weapon overheating does not perturb the famously stoic Krieg. You can tell them to fucking fire all 21 shots as fast as you can, and they will keep firing until it explodes in their hands. And then they'll charge on them and start headbutting them. Use that pickle helm, and then just stab them in the head.
Whatever works.
Fun fact: their helmet, the one with the spike on it, is actually called a pickle helm.
They call it a pickle helm?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the German pickle helm.
All right then.
Little fun fact. Here's another one. The long las.
I've
So
heard
the long
of
las
before. Isn't that like the sniper rifle variant?
Yes, it is a sniper variant. Pretty much it has a scope, a very long barrel. And sometimes it can even be twice as long. And it's pretty much just use that sniper rifle. Here's another one too, a las carbine. So the las carbine is a lighter, short-barreled version of the Lasgun that is easier to carry and aim. It is more convenient to fire from one hand and is often will possess, a folding stock. But in exchange, a las carbine possesses fewer shots and is a shorter range than a full-barreled Lasgun.
Ah, thanks for the follow. I'm gonna let you pronounce that one, bud.
Sentinel Entorn?
Sentinel Entorn, that's all I got.
Did we get that correct?
Maybe.
We are extremely bad at naming.
Yeah, don't make me read things. Please.
Thank you again for the follow. We're only 5 away now to being able to punish the Codaseer.
I can't wait to put him in the cube. I'm gonna call Trazen. We're gonna throw him in there.
We got it. We got it, Kyle.
Yes.
Yay, victory.
Victory. Nice.
Well, since we were talking about las carbines,
Ooh,
back to my War Dog. Ooh.
You like that one.
Yeah, I want to take a look at that one when you get a chance. We have if you do want to have any minis you want to show, we do have a Discord. We have a whole thing just for putting out minis. So if you want to show off any of your work, we'd love to take a look at it.
Shameless plug-in.
Very shameless. Well, we're talking about las carbines. So let's talk about another las carbine. This is the Mark IV Catachin las carbine. I'm guessing you can tell which group uses this one.
I'm gonna guess the Catachin.
I know it was very hard, but great guess.
I want a Catachin, like I just a squad, I guess. I do not want a guard army. I got way too much money invested in this to go guard. But the Catachins are awesome. I want a Catachin like squad.
You're already this far in. Just go home. Go for the gold.
Just go for it.
Go.
Might as well.
This is the standard lasgun used by the regiments of the Catachin jungle fighters and considered particularly useful in their dense forested or wooded terrain like that found on many jungle worlds across the galaxy because of its reduced barrel length. So it's just a special version of the las carbine for them.
So they can traverse the jungle with it? Does it get snagged on the trees and stuff?
I think it has an even smaller barrel than the basic las carbine. I think that's really what it is.
Okay.
So the Tanith First and Only? They actually have their own version of Lasgun too? They use the Mark III las carbine. This is the Lasgun pattern used by the Tanith-born members of the Tanith First and Only.
Oh, the Tanith, yep.
It literally only has a special stock. That's the only thing different.
Oh, just a stock?
Yeah, it has. There's a stock. It's called the Nile stock. That's the only thing different.
Hmm.
No idea why they had to have a whole different version of the Lasgun, but okay.
I guess whatever works for them, eh?
Yeah, pretty much. You want to talk about the very first Lasgun?
The very first. It's not that flintlock one you were talking about.
No, this is actually the last rifle, the very first las rifle. Well,
Oh.
the very first widely available las rifle
Oh, okay.
was the Calibrex V version 1 pattern las rifle. The Calibrex version 1 pattern las rifle was the standard armament for the Imperial Army's Solar Auxilia regiments during the Great Crusade. The weapon
Oh,
was
the
the
Crusade.
weapon was considered of a higher quality than most standard patterns of lasgun and las carbines, and was most notable for its heavily reinforced energy transfer capacitors, general durability in a wide variety of planetary environments, and superior heat dissipation qualities. It was just a better version of the las rifle. It's really what it was. But as all things with the Imperium, it was lost to time,
We don't
so we
got
can't
that
make
no
it.
more, huh?
Yeah, we can't make it. Can't make it no more.
So here's your discount brand.
Oh, you didn't fix Nightbot yet, Kyle.
I know. I keep forgetting to fix Nightbot. You keep talking. I'm actually gonna check see if I can fix Nightbot real quick.
Aren't you working? You're working on the goddamn night.
I know. I know. Just keep talking.
I no, this is one of the another one. Those like is like the last one I want to talk about. It's called the Hot Shot Lasgun or the Hell Gun. Sometimes known as the Hell Guns, hot shot weapons are almost exclusively used by high-ranking Imperial officers and elite forces who favor the high power provided by these weapons over standard issue las weapons. While Hell Guns are rarely seen outside of the elite stormtrooper units, Hell Pistols can be seen among many of the Imperial Guard officer corps and among inquisitorial agents with the extra hitting power they provide over the regular las pistol often means the difference between life or death and failure to the Emperor. Hotshot weapons use a 10-kilogram power pack. Was that an Imperial? We're Americans here, unfortunately.
I say I'm not British.
10 kilograms, 2 pounds. 22 pounds.
22 pounds? Damn.
22.0462. So, approximately, yeah, about 22.1.
And that's just the pack.
Just the pack.
Damn.
That's just the power pack. Yeah. That's how much power this fucking thing has.
Nice.
And it's also even the pistol. You have to plug it into that pack usually. So larger power pack means greater power behind each shot, but makes reloading more impractical, which is a trade-off most are willing to make. Hell guns can also be linked to larger backpack or power sources. So if you want, you can even have an even bigger one.
Just more weight on that bitch.
Pretty much. One of the regiments that really uses are actually a Krieg regiment. The one that I really know of is the Krieg Grenadiers. They use the hot shot lasgun. Also, another thing about the hot shot, they are very temperamental sons of bitches. You can't use this as like a lasgun as a club. If you hit somebody with that, you are now rolling the dice of either A, it's not gonna work, B, it's gonna work, or C, you're about to have a 22-pound power pack on your back explode.
I'm about to say that bitch is gonna explode. That's
Yes.
what I was waiting to
So,
hear.
You gotta roll the dice on that one. And also, the shots are so hot, you can't put a bayonet on it. You will actually melt the bayonet with a single shot.
Just melt it.
Yes. So, it's a bit of a problem with that. You gotta have something else to stab somebody with. Can't just go bam. Now you're like, oh fuck. Do I still want to take a chance?
This is when you need your standard issue shovel.
There's not a shovel. It is a melee weapon. Get it right, Kyle. Oh yeah, Sentimental Intro. Yeah, Serpentis Silence use it as well. Yeah, I will say no other people use it as well. It's just, I only really remember hearing about the Grenadiers.
The Tepessa Scions, that's the gun with the backpack, right? Because I think I've seen the models of the Scions where they got the
Yes.
little backpack.
Yeah, that's the
Okay,
backpack.
that's that gun. Okay, I know which one that is now.
Now you know how big it is.
Yeah, I got you now. So 22 pounds, that's actually a lot lighter than I figured it would have been, actually. If it's a big backpack like that.
Yeah, yeah. But that's really all I had because I had to grab this at the last minute.
That's all you could get in the 10 minutes you had to prepare for today's episode?
Yeah, that's all they call it. That's really all I could get. I have another quote here. You want to hear the quote?
Sure. Throw the quote down.
The Demolisher, the Vanquisher, even the mighty Death Strike missile launcher pale in comparison to the sheer firepower of a trillions of lasguns unleashing hell in unison. Captain Gary Septis of the 263rd Maccabean Janissaries.
Yeah, that's one of our favorite quotes. Is the whole no, if you don't fear the Lasgun, you haven't run through a field of them.
And 22 pounds is not bad when you consider I'm out of shape and I walk around with 20 pound vest. Yeah, you actually have a point. Yeah, you have a point.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty sure you carry more of that every time you go.
That much. Like I said, I was expecting a lot worse than that when you see the big backpacks on them.
Well, then again, if you think about modern military, what they carry 100 pounds on their back running around?
Something.
I remember during World War II, I think people said they had like 105 pounds on their back running across no man's land.
God damn, that's nuts.
Well, yeah, now we're thinking about it, ain't that bad, but thinking about it, it's really jump when you think about, oh, I'm just carrying this one little tiny power pack in my hand. Now I have a 22-pound fucking backpack that I have to use in order to use my gun.
Yeah, I guess if you're going from one extreme to the other, then that version, I guess it could definitely feel different, but...
Oh, I just realized Chris sent me a message a long time ago. How did orientation go, by the way? Oh, yeah. Those of you who are just joined, I actually am getting a job here soon, and orientation went well. Didn't like talking to Tara, but he knows who she is.
Because you're working back with him again, right? Same
yeah,
job
me and
yeah,
me and Chris. Which my very first day is gonna be. He's not gonna be here. Yeah, dick. Yeah, but it's not like carrying a rocket launcher versus a rifle. Fair point. Fair point. The hotshot lasgun can pretty much kill an orc in one shot. Versus like the 8 shots it takes to kill him with the las rifle.
Yeah, you definitely want to do the one and done. That's definitely the way you want to go.
Especially with an orc.
They all charge at you and everything. I'd like to just get them the once and call it done.
Oh yeah, another thing too, it can kill a space marine. It can punch through power armor too.
So it can punch through the space marine's power armor?
Oh yeah, it's if I believe correctly, again, don't take this as gospel. I'm not very good when it comes to Imperial Guard space marines. But I think the hotshot lasgun is one of the main weapons used against the Astartes space marines. If the Imperial Guard has to fight them. No, the Chaos Space Marines. Well, why the fuck did I say Astartes?
Well, they are technically traitor Astartes.
Yeah,
that's what they call them. That some of the stuff.
No, they're not really Astartes if they're Chaos, because they're no longer part of the like the Astartes.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I guess it depends. What game you're playing.
Oh yeah. I was able to do 44 minutes. A little less than our usual hour and a half.
All you could get.
Hey, I did 40. I was able to get 40 minutes with 10 minutes of research. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Bob would have been going for 2 hours.
Also, how many tangents do we usually go into those 2 hours?
I never said anything about staying on topic. I was just saying 2 hours. We had a couple tangents ourselves, talk about the bananas.
Yeah, bananas. Oh god, the bananas, the blueberries. We can do. I'm pretty sure a lot of times we only talk for an hour, and we have another hour of tangents. I think that's usually how that goes.
Sounds about right. We do that quite often.
A little bit too much, in my opinion. So how's it going with the legs do? So you gotta get all the little silver on there.
I'm getting all the lead belts are done now. Yeah. I'm gonna like do part lead belt, keep part the Chaos Black because of the whole Black Knight scheme, and then highlight with the Screaming Bell Copper like I did with the guns and the chainsword and that. Get some of that in there. So she's coming along.
How long are you building that knight for now?
Half a year. I mean, I had it I had it in the box forever, and then on the Discord I decided to put it out there like, so should I work on this or should I build the knight and stop being a bitch and build the knight? And then it was unanimous. Everyone said stop being a bitch and build the motherfucking knight. So I said, all right. So I built the knight. I did it on a paint and chill. I just sat there and built the knight one day, and after that, it just kind of sat on the shelf, built. And then it was like, your knight's built. When are you gonna paint the damn thing? I'm like, it's up there. It's up there. I probably should. It's one of those things where it's like it's so big, and I'm like, oh man, can I do it? And then I finally got the guardsman done, so we could finally start playing Kill Team. And then I decided, you know what? Let's just go for the knight. Let's just do it. So, and here we are.
Also, I see a demon of corn in the corner there too.
Yeah, we built one of Chris's demons there for the Kill Team. So we got one of them built, and I've just left it on the table. We did that last night. Got one built. Showed them how to build it.
A lot of commissions.
Yeah, I just opened up my commissions for close friends and family to see how that goes. And I already have a lot of shit to do.
What are you looking at? About like 40, right? Am I right?
I have 12 Demons of Corn. I have to finish the 10 Space Marines. I have... I don't know if he wants all of them made or just what he needs for the Kill Team, but it's 7 Harlequins. I'm not looking forward to that. And there's like 20 Adeptus Mechanicus, or 15 Adeptus Mechanicus, somewhere around there. And then I have 500 more points of Space Marines.
Lots of blueberries.
Yes, because my son wants blueberries, and I said, all right, bud. So I got him a combat patrol box, and I found one for only $100. Normally it's 150. I got it for like $100.
Blueberries are easy. Just spray paint them blue, and then just do the detail.
Which, I mean, I'm going to. That's the plan. I got all of his stuff. I got his Kill Team primed. As you saw, we played last night with them. And he was excited to play. He got to play his team and stuff. So I made sure I spent the whole day building them so he could play with them at night. I spray painted them real quick and everything. So that he got to play his first round of Kill Team with his actual Kill Team instead of using what was already pre-built. Because we got what? Orcs and the Orcs and the Kriegs are the only one actually painted. We have Sisters and Tau, they're primed. So you could still use them technically, they're not little pretty, but who cares, you get to play.
Yeah.
Like the terrain, like half the terrain's primed and half the terrain is painted. Because fuck terrain.
Yeah, Cal, we're gonna start painting the terrain. You gotta paint those cathedrals.
Yeah, fuck
that. Come on, aren't you gonna do it?
Eventually, I will work on it. God.
We gotta put a poll in Discord.
But I bought another damn box of terrain. So I got more fucking terrain and a fucking hive tyrant that's still in the box. I got an exorcist in the box. I got a ghost arc in the box. I got two blades. I got what are those? I got another box of immortals. I got a battle sister squad. I got another box of warriors. I got another box of Tractorians. I got Saint Celestine. I got Nundums. I got flayed ones. I have another, 4, 5, 6 Necron characters and Cryptex in the box. Fuck. And I don't even want to tell you how many models I have above me that aren't painted. All my sisters are built, and only one unit, and all of my sisters are primed. I got a bunch of blueberries primed that I had from when I bought that Elite box when I first got into this a year or so ago. I got a bunch of Necrons. I got like out of my 2,000 points or more of Necrons, only a third of it is painted, if that. And another third
You have a
is
very
primed.
bad habit.
I mean, I have a lot of shame. I have a lot of shame.
As you notice, folks, you have the very bad habit of buying new minis before you painted the old ones.
You see all the memes that like the one guy's got the sign. He's like, paint your minis before you get more or build more, and then the guy shows the guy coming up with the sniper scope to take him out.
Yeah, the Vindicator assassin.
Vindicator, yeah. I'm like, yeah, I feel that. I do feel that.
I say, Kyle's a very bad habit.
And I don't have as much time as I'd like. You know, I'm a single father of 4 kids, 2 sets of twins. I do play hockey for my exercise, and I want to actually start working out more in the mornings again. I'm trying to get into the habit of working out again. Get back to working out, getting back to bettering myself, and then we have this show. Then I play the Chaos on Tuesdays at the same time. I play Warhammer Chaos Gate on stream, and then until at least to get the playthrough done, and then after the playthrough's done, I'll probably start it again. I don't know when, on the hardest difficulty, so I can really get my ass kicked because I'm only playing on normal right now. And oh my god, you get overwhelmed to shit on that. And then every other weekend we'll do like a game night. And like last Saturday we did Phasmophobia. So
We didn't stream, but we just played it.
Well, last Saturday we did, but the Saturday before that we streamed it because I was muted for half of it. Fuck. Yeah, there goes an hour of footage wasted. I condensed the other hour down and put it on YouTube, so our YouTube channel has that version there. And then and I think the last time we streamed before that was Foxhole, I believe.
Yeah, we were messing around with the tank and we lost our tank.
We didn't stream it, we filmed it, and then I chopped it and put it on YouTube. So if you want to watch us play Foxhole, that's on YouTube. You literally we spent an hour just getting a tank ready for battle, ran to the front line, and lost it in like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the whole rest of the time we're trying to get another tank, and we didn't realize there's a difference between a tank and a prototype. And yeah, I got a prototype to the front lines and lost it in like 5 minutes.
Well, at least with a prototype, what you have to do is you actually have to fight with it to get the new ones. To like research it. You actually have to get battle experience.
So I mean, like, you gotta use it, which we did. So I mean, technically we helped, I guess.
We actually did. We didn't lose it in 5 minutes. We actually did pretty well for it until we got tracked and infantry got pushed back.
No. That was the TD. I'm talking about the prototype I had. I went and got another prototype, and that thing only lasted 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Also, because we didn't realize the main gun of the tank is meant to destroy buildings. We tried using it as an anti-tank gun.
Yeah.
Turns out the top turret is the anti-tank gun.
Yeah, the 40.
The 40 millimeter is the anti-building. The 68 millimeter is the anti-tank gun.
You got it backwards. The 40 is the one on top. It's the smaller caliber round. The 68 is the bigger one. That's the one that Bob was using. The big one.
All right, Google.
All right, you Google that. I'm pretty sure I'm right. And then also, if you guys want to, I don't know if the clips are still up or not, or if only I can see the clips. Now think about it. I don't know if those are still up there.
Oh, then they should be. I think so.
I'm not sure how Twitch works with that stuff, because I don't like Twitch. You only you have a video up there for so long, and then it's gone. So that's why we have the YouTube, so we can backlog all our episodes. Because we are on episode. Technically, this is supposed to be episode 20. We were supposed to talk about what's the 4th Legion? That's the Iron.
That's the Iron Warriors.
Iron Warriors. Okay, so we were supposed to talk about Iron Warriors today, but Bob is our Space Marine specialist, and he got stuck in the warp. The Vox went out. We can't talk to Bob today.
Yeah, he told us today. He's like, I'm not making it today.
Yeah, He's having some issues in the library.
Okay, hang on.
So that's why we decided to go with our backup plan, which we only got like 10 minutes of prep time for, which was the Lasguns. So, and since the Lasguns are gone and it didn't really last like even the full hour, that's why we're just kind of bullshitting right now. You find that out yet, bud?
Fuck you, you're right.
I know I was right. That's why I said it.
Yeah, the AT gun are looking. But yeah, I was right though. The main gun is used for is used to take out used to take out buildings though. But the top turret is just to harass, to try and keep people away from you.
Yeah. Because that's the Silver Hand tank it's called, right?
Yeah, Silverhand Mark IV.
Yeah.
Which they actually came out with another one, the Silverhand Chieftain.
Yeah, I seen that one. Like, we literally just got those rolling out right before we won the last war.
Yeah, it's just instead of having that top turret, they have a 12.7 millimeter twin barrel machine gun.
Yeah, I really wanted us to get one of those out there, but we didn't get the chance to. Which the next war started, right?
It's already on day 500.
Damn.
I think there's 3 million casualties right now.
Last war got what, to 7 or 8?
800. Yeah. No. Wait, casualties or days?
Casualties. It
No, it was only
million?
No. The casualties we had last time when the war was ended was actually at 3 million. So we've lost more people in this war currently.
Oh, I thought it was higher than that last when I was looking at it. I don't remember.
I'm just currently looking at different tanks we can get in this game now. I like how we're the only one that has a destroyer tank, the Wardens, because we play as Wardens, by the way. You should know.
Yeah, we play Wardens. We like that Krieg vibe. All you collies can cry all you want. We like the Krieg vibe.
From the Art of Lore of Warhammer to the Art of Lore and the Art of Lore of Foxhole.
I still think it'd be pretty sweet to like come up with like a Foxhole like radio channel. That like it's like you'd be like the old time like radio station, like get the old timey radio voice and like talk about like the news of the war and stuff.
That would be pretty cool. If I had time, I'd do it.
I think that'd be pretty cool.
I was saying we're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel to talk about.
yeah. As you can tell, we're talking about Foxhole right now on a Warhammer podcast, whatever you want to call this art show.
Do we really even know what this is anymore?
Not really. It started off as like an introduction to like teach me Warhammer, and then it turned into just what the fuck ever we want now.
All the goddamn tangents we do, fuck. We barely even know what we're talking about anymore. Also, I gotta ask too.
Tangent jar going though. That's something we're gonna have to actually start doing.
Yeah, so we start doing giveaways.
And then the viewers will benefit from our tangents.
Also, I gotta ask, what the hell is going on with the torn apart Demon of Corn?
Oh, right here. This
yeah,
little pile.
The one that looked like it got bisected.
What happened was when me and Chris were making them, like they don't tell you how to build them. It's not like the newer like models or like they got like the numbers and stuff. It's just it's like the older edition book, and it's like, okay, here you go. It goes, make all your bodies, and then here's the arms, here's the other arms, and then just put them together. It's like, oh, okay. So we like went to put one of them, like we cut just the first sword we saw and the first arm we saw. We went to put them on there. Well, it turns out like this is the head for like the boss guy, the Blood Reaver or whatever he's called, Reaper or whatever. And this sword hits his horn, his bottom horn. So like it's like, well, that don't work. So then we cut off a different sword, and then we cut that sword off. We had this arm. Well, that arm hit the sword, so we tried this arm. This arm hit the other side of his head or a horn or whatever. So like, okay, we cut out another arm, and then that one worked. So that's why there's a bunch of arms and there's another head and everything there to make this one. Right here.
So, slight issues.
Yeah, so I told Chris, I go, when you go to build these, just dry fit both the arms before you do the head. And just see if it's gonna hit there, and then if it don't hit the head, you good. I said try to save one where it's got low clearance there for the boss one. He's laughing. He's like, all right, yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. I'm like, yeah.
That was some slight issues with that one.
Yeah, we ran into a little bit of issues building that. We got her figured out though.
Yeah, but it looks like McStellan robot tore apart a demon of corn, though.
If I point him like this. Yeah, I still got to get this guy finished and get your Dave Smith finished, and then that unit's done. Because I got your one done. He's up on the shelf behind me.
Oh, I know you love my Castellan robots.
Yeah, fuck you too, guy.
Hey, it's part of my lore.
Yeah. Oh, this worked. Oh, I'm gonna get a ton more of them.
Yes.
I'm allowed
Is that
to
how
do
you're
it,
supposed to
that's
do it?
my lore.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
If it works, beat it to death like a cash cow.
I mean, that's what Disney does.
Trademark.
Oh no, Disney's gonna take her whole $0 we make doing this. Oh no.
They're gonna take away the tangent jar, man. They're gonna take away our tangent jar.
Our viewers' tangent jar. Now how?
Does it just count as one big tangent right now, or it doesn't count because you ran out of material?
I think it doesn't come because I ran out of material. Again, 10 minutes. Not much I can do in 10 minutes.
That was funny.
Yeah, I'm sitting here eating Burger King, having my dinner, and Val's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna make it." Fuck.
Yeah, he gave you a lot. He gave you plenty of time.
Yeah, totally a lot of time. I had to just almost throw away put the rest of my food in the corner over there. I had to jump on here and go on. Okay, all right, let's go to the wiki.
Let's go to the wiki, he says.
Lasguns. Oh my god, I need to start having notes.
Didn't you just say there's a ton of Lasguns on the wiki? You could probably spend a couple minutes just listing them off.
I'm pretty sure I could, but oh my god, that's gonna destroy my voice.
You're like, nah, brah. I'm
Also,
good.
to be fair, a lot of them aren't really that, aren't they, like, different? Like right here, the Atrician pattern Lasgun. A Lasgun is heavier variant of the standard Lasgun preferred by the Elysian Jap troops. That's it.
It's just heavier.
It's just heavier. They got bullpup Lasguns.
Is that a bullpup?
Yeah, bullpup pattern. The Imperial Guard units focus towards aerial or vehicular deployment often utilize Lasgun variants that are designed to increase portability and minimize size. While many employ las carbines, other such units are unwilling to sacrifice the standard Lasgun's effective range. The bullpup design counters this by extending the barrel into the weapon's stock, as well as mounting the power pack within the base of the stock behind the grip. In this way, the las rifle achieves the balance between compact design and carbine while retaining most of the full capability of the Lasgun.
They literally have a bullpup Lasgun.
Yes, a bullpup Lasgun.
All right then.
But other than that, I mean, the other one I really like is the shot las.
Is it a shotgun version?
Yeah, it's a shotgun Lasgun.
They have that. They have a shotgun version.
Yes, it is illegal, but it's a shotgun Lasgun.
All right then.
Yeah, shot las, an illegal modification of a standard Lasgun popular amongst the tech rights and armor mongers of the world of Footfall. The shot las is rigged to discharge more energy per shot at the cost of beam coherence, with the weapon shot swiftly losing power and becoming ineffective at long ranges. I'll see if I can shot that. I'm gonna save this really quick. See if I can put this in Discord.
I think I'm gonna keep that black. I think I'm gonna do that. I about got all the lead belcher done up that I want. I'll have to clean up some of the black I got on here, but I'm just about done with my lead belcher that I want to do.
I just saved it. Where the fuck did it go?
You lose. You pulling a me?
Yes, I'm pulling you. There it is.
I'm the reason why we can never have nice things on this show.
Alright, technical difficulties.
Because I run everything on this show, and I don't know how to run shit, so everything just gets lost.
Here we go. I figured it out. There we go. There you go. I put it in general. This is the shot last.
In general?
Yes.
Oh, damn, it's got like 3 barrels on it. And like a drum mag.
You know what you
3
needed
barrels
because
of
of
a
how
drum
much
mag on her.
that's how much power it fucking is. Oh, hey, there's a Coast here. He's playing Stellaris. Dick.
He's not even in here talking to you on chat either. Like talking shit or nothing to you. I thought he said his shit wasn't working.
To be fair, I've been checking Discord for a while, and he's only just now got on. And usually now is our cutoff time, so.
Well, whenever you're running it, it is.
Oh, fuck you. I have to go recharge.
Say,
I
Bob,
got
man,
enough
if you don't stop, Bob, he'll just fucking keep going.
Hey, no, he. Although then again, Space Marines are his thing.
Oh,
and to be
God.
fair, when I was talking about the Mechanicus, I ran for a while too.
Yeah, we actually put that in 2 episodes.
Yeah, so when you talk about something he likes, he goes on for a while. Same thing with me.
And I don't know lore, so I rely on all these guys to get my information.
Hey man, I talked about your 2 favorite people already.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, your birthday episode. I talked about I think the Sisters Battle, didn't I?
I think the Sisters was for my birthday, yeah.
But I think that episode's gone now, though.
Well, it's on YouTube. It's not on here.
Oh, you did put it on YouTube?
But yeah, like I said, I backlog all our stuff.
I thought that was a little while after you started that backlog.
Dude, I got the pilot episode on YouTube.
Oh, please don't watch the pilot episode.
I got our pilot on YouTube. Back when our pilot episode, my camera was not like this, so you didn't see top down. What I had to do was I had to sit on everything. I had my paint racks. I didn't have a microphone. I just used the headset, like a regular gaming headset. I didn't have a light like this. This was my light. I used this guy as my light, my magnifier. That was my light. I got like a big nice light now. And then the camera stood on a little tripod on top of a Combat Patrol Sisters box that wasn't fully built yet, off to the side. So you saw like the side view of everything, of what I was working on. And that's back when I got the, first got the Kill Team box that came out. Because I was building and painting the oil pump for the terrain. And then I moved to the Fortress.
It was like a good solid 10 episodes of just terrain.
But first it was just like the side view. It was even like a top down. It was side view. And then I bought a snake thing that the camera went on. So I was able to snake it over. And when I snaked it over, you got a top down, but it was sideways. So there's like a good 3 or 4 episodes where it's sideways, top down. And then I finally got this camera with a wall mounted arm. Now I can do the top down normally now. Except I think
It was so bad.
We've progressed. My little studio area has progressed fairly well. Yes.
Still pretty bad though. Like the whole, and then also we didn't even have any of this layout. It was like cheap layout.
Yeah,
Didn't
I
really
didn't have any scenes built. I didn't have any of that stuff done up. I learned as I went and built the scenes and stuff. I learned how to do all this stuff with get all the little things on here and everything, and switching the scenes between starting and ending and all that fun jazz. all that stuff, man, just progression as we've gone, and another. Ooh, excuse me. And another thing was now we're slowly getting into wanting to record actual games. So I recorded a laptop. We're gonna try to get cameras going. I got to figure out what to do for audio. I do have a camera that's actually made as a room camera, so we can catch, or I'm sorry, a microphone that's meant to catch the whole room, but I don't know how sensitive it is, if it'll work or not, to figure where I put it. So that's something we got to look into. I got to look into the cameras. I want to try to get one camera that will see the dice box, and then I want to try to get another camera that will see the, you know, the tabletop, and it's just more playing around and getting get it figured out and whatnot. I eventually do want to get the microphones for, like, you get the little power pack and you put a little microphone on your shirt. I don't know how that works, really. Like, I don't really know, like, if it just, like, it's its own, like, thing and you record just the audio and then you gotta, like, put it in the video later and sync it, which I'm assuming that's what you gotta do. Or if I could just, like, wirelessly put it to my app that I use right now to record. I don't know, man.
This is all stuff we gotta figure out as we go.
It's all new territory for me.
Another reason we want to reach 50 followers so we can actually start, you know, doing like get like partnership up with Twitch to help us do all that new stuff too.
Yeah, we'd like to become affiliates so we can get some maybe get some backs, maybe if we get some subscribers or something, or, you know, just something to help with the channel that we could help with buying more minis, buying the paint, just whatever we get is going back towards this show. I don't plan on this getting big. I don't plan on making money off of this or nothing along those lines, but whatever, if we do get something, I want it to go back towards the show, bring better entertainment to you, the viewer, and we do want to do contests and giveaways and stuff, and little things like that. We're really hoping it goes at least to that extent would be nice. But we're not really looking to, like, go crazy or make a living or anything on this.
Cicero, let's bring it close to 50 for the Emperor!
For the Emperor! Yes!
Thank you, Cicero.
Oh, thank you for that. Thanks for the follow.
Thank you.
So that's our plan. That's what we're trying to do here. And, you know, if you do want to follow us, you want to keep going, that's awesome. You can also, if you want to talk with us or show us any of your minis or anything like that, or you got some really cool memes you want to share, then maybe put them up on the meme slider. I can transfer them over to there and they can be part of the show. We do have a Discord. If you go into the Nightbot's broken right now, that's no surprise. But if you go to our About section on the Twitch here, there should be a link there to go to the Discord and that. And sadly, there is an Instagram. I actually did finally post on the Instagram after like 2 months. I think I put on there. What did I put on there? I put on there the Lost Kriegsman, because I lost the one Kriegsman and found him. He was just hiding behind all the blueberries on my shelf. So I painted up real fast so we could do Kill Team yesterday, and then we ended up not playing Krieg anyway, so there's no point, but I rushed him anyways. And what else did I put on there? I put the Kriegsman. I think I put Val's Death Jester on there, the one that he commissioned me to paint. I think I put that on there.
Oh, Cicero, okay, but I need to go because I'm going to sleep. 3 a.m. on my land. All right, night, man.
All right, you have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, you go get some sleep.
It's a bad thing. I think a lot, like I said, 440K is really like popular in Britain. We're in America, though.
It was created in Nottingham, so I mean, like, that's the birthplace of it, and so yeah, it's real big over there. And it is slowly gaining good pace over here, especially with the 9th edition being a lot more, like, it seems like it's more friendly. Like, that's what got me, was the 9th edition, and how, like, getting ready with the 9th edition, everything, and the playing and whatnot, and it just, and then the whole lockdown thing, not being able to do anything. Have a good night.
That's also kind of what got me, because, like,
I don't know, it's just the whole lockdown and everything, and that's what really got me into it, and then you got me into it, because you told me about everything, and at first I was like, when I very first talked about it, I can't remember how long ago it was when you first talked about it. It must have at least been like 7th edition or something back then. I'm guessing.
I don't remember. I think it was like 3 years ago now. I told you about it.
I think it was longer than that, because I got into this a year or 2 ago, and I think you told me about it longer ago than that, and I'm like, man, I don't really care much for that. That sounds weird. And then, like...
Yeah, because
then you
Yeah, I
start
was telling
showing
you
me
about the
some of the
lore.
newer videos and animations and stuff. Like, man, that's actually pretty sweet. You show me some of the lore of some of the stuff, and then like, once the Necrons came out with 9th edition and all that new stuff for them, man, I fell for the Necrons, and that's what totally just sent me down the rabbit hole.
I think it all started when we were at your house, and I showed you a Bricky video.
Yeah, that was that's right. You showed me Bricky's video. He's got the 2-parter where he explains the whole Imperium of Man, like all of mankind in the first part, and then he explains all the Xenos in the second, and like him explaining everything, and then like all the jokes and everything, and then like because he, they're real memey about it, like a lot of memes and stuff and everything. And then you showed me Adeptus Ridiculous. That was hilarious. I love Adeptus Ridiculous.
Oh man,
They're great. Bricky and DK, and then you got Shy in there posting stuff on the YouTube version. Oh, it's great. I'll put them on as I'm doing some late night painting, along with some of the podcasts I listen to, and it's just it's a good time. I really enjoy it now. It's a good, and like when I'm in here painting my little minis and stuff, like, and like I feel at peace. It's like Zen. You know what I mean? It's just a great stress reliever until I'm like doing something like a night. I'm like, oh god, this thing's so huge. What am I gonna do? But like, yeah, it's just I really enjoy it. I enjoy the hobby. I mean, I don't enjoy paying for it, but I mean, like, if you love something enough, you gotta support it. So, yeah, it's great.
The whole thing was like, yeah, I got into this like 3 years ago or something like that. It was the way I got.
Follow Jack of Clubs painting.
Thank you.
Man, look at that. We're only 3 away.
Oh yeah, almost got Bob with the cube.
Bob's got to be sweating right now. So those of you that don't know, for those of you that don't know, the whole put the Bob in the cube thing, it goes like I'm Necrons, so I call myself the Pharaon artist. I'm the Necrons. I'm the Necron boy. It's like my thing. I like Necrons. Magos Explorator is Alan, who's my brother over on the other side, and he loves that's Mechanicus. And so he's the Magos Explorator. He goes around, finds the lore, explains it to you guys, and then I paint. They're an artist. And then we have Codicea Bob. He's our Space Marine expert. He's all about Space Marines. Oh, he's like Warhammer 40k expert in general, but he's like our Warhammer 40k Space Marine guy. And right now, currently, he's supposed to be going through all the Space Marines, but he can't make it tonight. So we're just kind of doing a Lasgun episode and some BSing. And he, it's gonna get put in the cube. So we're gonna Trazen puts him in the cube in the box. We're gonna put him in the cube, and where he will not be able to talk to us on here. He will only be able to talk to us in the chat. And we are going to talk. He's an Ultramarine, so he's a blueberry. He loves the Ultramarines. So our thing is, we're gonna put him in the cube. He's gonna have to listen to us do a Ultramarine episode of complete true facts. Quote, AKA, air quotations, they're going to be true facts about the Ultramarines.
Okay, let's start VS. We're going to shit post like no one has ever shit posted before.
And Bob is a actually kind of guy. So if you say something, Bob has no problem spell checking you and actually. So when he can't talk to us because he's muted in the Discord, but he can only talk to us in the chat, we're going to see how long he goes until Nightbot, see how many times he gets Nightbot yells at him.
Oh god, this is going to be great. So that's the whole point of why we're saying put Bob in the cube. I really want to get revenge because he has actually me so many times.
Oh, he got you a lot.
Yeah, so I just can't wait to just look at the chat and just see him get banned over and over again. And since I'm a mod, I'm going to keep bringing him back to get banned again. Oh, it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's so good. I'm so excited for that to happen.
So I want to say, the Magos Explorator thanks you for your follows, and I cannot wait till you all can watch me get my revenge.
Oh, it's so good. So good.
Oh, it's going to be... I am going to shit post like I have never shit posted before. And yes, I'm going to bring the Ultramarine Mother into this.
Oh, God.
Talk about how Gilliman... Yeah, Stepmom's gonna be into this.
He's gonna love that one.
How many times have you told me to leave Mom out of this?
Oh, a lot. That's one of his favorite things. Oh boy, I'm excited. That's gonna be great. He's gonna be so
This is
pissed.
gonna be great.
He's gonna be so pissed. Oh shit.
And then again, once we reach 50 followers, we're gonna be able to get all that stuff, so you can actually watch us play Kill Team.
Yeah, I'm excited to get some more equipment and everything. Yeah, that'd be nice. Get some equipment, get some better stuff. Like I said, wanted to play some Kill Team and then get some stuff going to do. Goddamn, what was I gonna say? Actual Warhammer games and stuff. You know, maybe get some 500 points games, 1,000 point games going, and then eventually build a table. Maybe I'll get in the garage, build a table to play like a big 2,000 point game.
I think Bob was also talking about one time. Another thing he wants to do is once we reach 50 followers, is he wants to he actually wants to do an actual giveaway with our followers.
Oh, that's right. What he wants to do is he wants me and his brother to have a paint off, and then we'll show the two items because I can show them on here. I can show them on the Discord, so we'll do both. And then he wants you, the viewer, to vote on who's your favorite, and then whoever votes will be put in a lottery, and will be selected. How much did he say? He said the winner of the paint-off between either me or his brother will get a Forge World model of our choice to a certain amount.
I think $100.
I think it was. I think it was more for us. I think it was $100 for the viewer.
Oh yeah, so I think the viewer. I think the viewer gets like $100, and I think one of you guys get like a $200.
I think the viewer could get a model or a Forge World model of their choice of a maximum of $100, and I think we get like a couple hundred. I think. I don't want to quote it because it was Bob's idea, not mine, so I don't want to throw numbers out there. We'll let Bob do that next time he's back. But
yeah, so once he's back, we'll come back. Yeah, come back next Monday. We'll actually ask Bob about it, and he will definitely give you guys an answer. Oh, you can be back next Monday?
No, that's another thing we have to talk about. Next Monday,
oh yeah,
I will actually be out of the state. I will not be home next Monday.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
I'll be on the way home. So there's a chance I might actually get here in time and just roll the camera real fast. So there might be a show, but most likely there will not be a show next Monday. I'm gonna put it in vacation mode before I leave, so that way they know that there won't be anything. Definitely nothing on Saturday and Sunday. So no paint and chill, no game nights for sure. But Monday, there's a chance there might be a show. It might start a little later. It might not. It might not happen at all. So.
Are you still going to do Tuesday though?
I will still be able to do Tuesday. So I still will play the Chaos Gate.
Demon Hunter, yeah. The Warhammer Chaos Gate, yeah. The demon hunting thingy, but
yeah, the XCOM, the Warhammer XCOM.
Oh man, but also coming up soon, Kyle. Dark Tide.
Yes, I think I got the email about it. I don't know if anyone else has signed up for the emails from Warhammer, but I think it was June 1st. They're having their 6-day thing where they have all the videos. So like they're gonna show off all like the upcoming video games and stuff, all the trailers and that, so and whatnot, like what's going on with the game. So I think we'll hear about Dark Tide. I think we'll hear about Space Marine 2 and some of the other games they got going on. Because it's about all the video games. It's the skull thing. I can't remember what it was called. I literally just looked at the email like an hour ago, and I can't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah, I think I got that too. Yeah, it's just they're showing off all the new games.
Yeah, they're showing off all the games that are going to be coming out soon, and I'm excited for Dark Tide for sure. That's something we definitely plan on playing on the stream.
I mean, we've done Vermintide a lot. Might as well go a step forward to go Dark Tide.
Yeah, we've done some Vermintide, and I'm that kind of guy, I guess. I don't know. I definitely like 40k over AOS. I know absolutely nothing about Age of Sigmar.
We tried watching one video and we got absolutely lost.
Yeah, we watched one Lore Master video on Warhammer TV about Age of Sigmar, and I had no idea what the fuck was going on.
We watched an episode for 20 minutes and it felt like it was an hour.
Like, yeah, literally, we watched a 20-minute episode. At the end of the episode, we looked at the clock and like, I think I lost 5 years.
It was so bad. We got so fucking lost.
I just didn't know what the fuck was going on. I mean, like, Age of Sigmar looks cool. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I played D&D like back when I was like 10 years old, growing up. I do like fantasy stuff. It's not like I hate like D&D or fantasy or anything. I like that stuff, but it's just not my main squeeze. I definitely like sci-fi over that. And then when I thought Warhammer back in the day was literally just Warhammer, I thought it was just fantasy. I didn't really realize there was a 40K. And then you tried to get me into it. I'm like, that looks really weird. And then the lockdown happened, and then the Necrons came out with stuff, and it's like, yeah, I'm good. I'm on board. Take my money.
My money.
Yeah, take my money. Oh, like man, it was great.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though, is that I got you into the hobby, and then you got me to start buying models.
Yeah, you were into the hobby, but you never actually did nothing with it. You just liked the lore.
I love the lore.
I got you to actually like start getting models and actually like start playing the game, the actual game of it.
Yeah, even back in the day, I was a lore hunter. Even in video games, I always hunt lore. I actually have bullied my friends who play Elden Ring to not tell me any lore because I want to learn it myself. Yeah, I'm that type of guy. So, and then here's 440K, where the lore is extremely obscure. And so I'm constantly learning new stuff, and it just scratches that lore itch.
And there is so much freaking lore. Oh my god.
I will not lie. When I first got into this, I was like, oh my god. I actually first learned about it, I stepped back. Because I'm like, where the fuck do I even start learning this? I was actually hesitating going into this, and then I finally just dug in, and I'm like, oh god, this is so fucking cool.
Yeah, like the stuff you've shown me and some of the stuff I found and like what you guys have been teaching me here on the show it's been awesome. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot to take in, and like somebody who's new, like definitely need their hand held for some of this stuff because like I'm at a loss on a lot of this stuff still.
Yeah, I will say the guy who got me into this was Luton. He was some of the first videos I watched, and then he's very like meticulous. Yeah, what Chris said, you just need to pick a spot and say, fuck it, and start there. Exactly.
That's right, yes. Just go.
Yep. I will say, though, if you really want to learn about the lore, I would say, yeah, go to Luton and watch his Horus Heresy videos. Because that is where I would say go to start. Because Horus Heresy actually teaches you a lot about the Emperor and the Primarchs. Yeah, yeah, definitely, Chris. If you want to start her, I'll actually send it to you because I will send you the videos. Because yeah, so the Luton 09 Horus, like the Horus Heresy, because he really talks about like he had talked about the Emperor, Age of Strife, and actually the Great Crusade, and he even explains the Primarchs. That is a very good spot to learn, in my opinion. But Luton's more like really like by the book, no jokes. He explains the lore in very specific details, but his videos, they could be anywhere from for like 2 hours long. I know that turns off some people. To me, I like those type of videos.
I like the longer videos.
Yeah, some people don't. Some people think like half hour that's too long. But then again,
I fixed Nightbot.
Nightbot's fixed. But yeah, that doesn't turn you away. Because in my opinion, it's a good thing to just sit there, listen, and do something like paint a mini or build a mini. Perfect. I sometimes even double listen. I like listen to his videos, and then I also write my notes. Or like sometimes even when I'm just like chilling out, I'll also do his videos. Like I sometimes even do build minis. I suck at painting.
That's
like,
why you commission me.
Yeah, I made one model, and it looks absolutely horseshit. I will say though, I think I did, in my opinion, pretty good on my orc paint boy. I was slightly proud of that one. I'll have to store it in the Discord so people can laugh at me.
Was that the one you painted yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
I painted 2 minis.
Oh, did I show you what I built yesterday?
Oh, what'd you build?
I built Vol.
Oh yeah, you told me. You told me that when we did Kill Team.
Yeah, I got the Golden Nundum. So I built
Yeah,
that right before you guys, like right when you guys showed up to start playing Kill Team. I was finishing the spear. That was the very last thing to do. Like I said, I got a ton of sisters up here, not even primed.
You have a bit of a problem there, Kyle.
Yeah, I have a problem. So what? I ain't afraid to admit it.
Oh god, I just realized his horse heresy video that Luke made was 6 years ago.
6 years, huh?
Oh yeah.
It sucks about his voice because I know he has voice issues. That's why he doesn't have a lot of videos out anymore.
He's making videos for so long, and they take so long. It actually causes him voice damage.
Yeah, it sucks.
Let's go see every video he makes is like fucking 2 hours long.
I like that other guy too, the Baltimore.
Oh god, Voldemort. I've
only seen a handful of his episodes, but I saw the Fulgrim one where he talked about Fulgrim turning to chaos. That was so good. Oh, that was so good.
Oh, it is so good. I love it. I am not afraid to admit, that man has a wonderful fucking voice.
His voice is amazing. It's like movie trailer voice. It's like it is like the voice of voices.
I will say this. His voice sounds like a posh British gentleman.
It's just like he's got the perfect narrator voice. Oh man.
It's also, you actually know Mark, Bob, and Wade actually hired him for their podcast, Distractable.
Yep. I actually do listen to Distractable every week, and yeah, he's in there. You know the last episode he got 50 points?
Voldemort got 50 points?
He got 50 points, and then Mark took 45 of them away for having too good of a voice. He goes, "Your voice is better than mine. You lose 45 points." Because it was like a joke in the beginning. Like, if Voldemort wins, that's it. Podcast done. Yeah.
I would love it though if they had to just put Voldemort in one episode. Like, he's actually just there talking to him. I would love that video.
Crazy.
That would be great. Because like I said, Voldemort he has an amazing voice. I love it. And then another guy I listen to a lot is Arch.
I wish I could remember who the guy said. I actually worked at one of the jobs. I was doing a furnace and air for one job, and one of the guys working at the commercial building I was working at was a huge Warhammer guy. And he saw my tattoo, and he goes, "That the Aquila?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh my god!" And then he started just talking my ear off. Oh my god! I thought I was bad when I tried to talk to Warhammer about my friends. He was nuts, but it was awesome. He's telling me all this stuff. He told me about how the Dense Mechanicus worshipped the Void Dragon, and that's why they think it was a machine god.
Hey! Heresy! Heresy! There is no Void Dragon. The Void Dragon is not the machine god. Shush!
Oh man, that was good, man. You run into some people you want to think about it. They're into the podcast, everything. It's great. It's awesome.
Remember the one time we were grabbing oil and the guy heard us talking in Warhammer and he was just staring at us.
Yeah, he was staring at us. You. We were on the phone with Steve on speaker. We were talking to Steve about the show and about Warhammer stuff, and the one guy just kept staring at us. I'm like, man, what's his problem? And then later on,
we thought he was angry at us.
Later on, he comes up. He goes, "You guys talking Warhammer?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Oh yeah, Warhammer's awesome." I'm like, "Oh okay," because we were talking about the book Brutal Cutting. With the shock jump dragster when he went through the Titan's shield and landed in the cockpit.
Spoiler, Kyle. People haven't read the book yet.
That's one little section of the book. All right, they'll be fine.
And then we sat there and we're just talking to him for another half hour about Warhammer.
Yeah, it's just crazy, man. You a guy I play hockey with is in Warhammer. I forgot to tell you about that. One of the guys I play hockey with, he saw all my stickers on the back of the van, and he's like, "You the Warhammer?" I said, "Yeah." And then he showed me his collection. He's got a ton of models. He's got a bunch of he's got a lot of models from the Gundam universe too. So there's a bunch of Gundams and stuff. And he's telling me about how he used to play and all this and that. I'm like, man, this is nuts. Some of the people you meet, you don't even think about it. Like he looks like he doesn't look anything like he played Warhammer. But I mean, I guess that just tells you can't really judge a book by their cover. You know, you never know really what hobby people are into, what little thing they do on the side or whatever.
Yeah, you never know until you just have something to say. Hey, I do Warhammer. And they're like, oh my god, one of us.
Oh man, but I think this is going to be the end of the show. I think we're going to call it here. We did actually get to the hour and a half, so hey, that worked out. What, about 45 minutes of lore, some announcements at the front, announcements at the back. So continuing along with the ending, I want to thank everybody for stopping by. I want to thank you guys for the follows today. That was awesome. That was great. That really helps us out. Just let you know, we do have a Discord, we do have an Instagram, and we are sponsored by Dubby. If you want to check out Dubby, we get 10% off on checkout if you use our code, the Art of Lore Show. Stop by the Discord if you want to talk to us, you want to show your minis off, or got some memes you want to put in the meme slider. We got that going on Discord. I also have a tabletop area that I'm still learning tabletop myself, but we are running a Kill Team narrative. I will put some stuff in there every so often. Video clips, if I clip something or make some videos, YouTube stuff will go in there. We got the YouTube, so you can go and check our backlog and everything. Yes, Chris, I'm going to tell you what to do, okay? You don't have to listen to it. You don't have to follow it, but I'm going to tell you what to do.
You're going to enjoy it.
And then we also have a few different pages in there. I have like the Farron's Art Corner, so if you got anything, tips or anything you want to tell me to help me out with anything of the work and that, if you got like, hey, if you do this, it's easier this way, or try doing something like this, or anything like that, let me know. I'll take criticism. I'm learning. I've been doing this for only a year now. I can take all the help I can get. Or if you got any questions for me, I can try to help you out. I know some stuff, not much. We also got, like, you can send Explorer out. So if you got like a certain topic you want to know about, we can send our Mega Explorer out to go find the information for you. Go search the warp and maybe not die, maybe die. Who knows? And then the Instagram, they got the Instagram. I don't really post on there too much. It's sad, but there is an Instagram. But I do try to put some of the progress up there, the stuff I do during the streams. And I just started a Facebook page. That's something we just started. I guess I'll have to put that in there now.
Totally forgot about that.
So yeah, I literally just started that last week. So we have a Facebook now too.
We're slowly expanding.
Try to expand the old social media universe and slowly take it over. I guess whatever helps us get to more viewers. Then, that's the Art of Lore show. Tomorrow will be the Warhammer Chaos Gate. I'll be playing that at 8 o'clock. After that, I will be on vacation. I will be out of the state. I will not be home for the weekend. Memorial weekend, I'm actually going to go visit family down south and go have fun fishing and whatnot, and just relaxing.
Take a break from the hobby.
From work and everything in the hobby. I'm gonna be dreaming about painting in my hobby. In my dreams.
He's gonna come back and be like, "I'm painting again, yay!" Like crack cocaine, Kyle.
Man, they tell you, man. They said these little things of plastic are like heroin. They were saying, which I can see why. Oh, I can see why.
As you look up at all the things you bought.
Yeah, and the tower. I got my big box. I actually had to go buy a shelf for more room. I have a 4-tier shelf now behind me.
And he already built in his bedroom 3 shelves.
I built it right beforehand, and I got that's all full. I handcrafted 3 big shelves in my room, and the corner shelf and everything to put more minis on.
You gotta one day just take pictures, like video all the shit you have. Like, yeah, this is the heroine.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to just do like another update, because I do got one in the Farron art corner. I got my setup and everything in there, and like some of the shelves. Yeah, I got a lot more now. Oh God. But all right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for joining us. This has been the Art of Lore show. This was our Lasgun episode, I guess we'll say. I want to thank you all for stopping by. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for helping support us. And you got anything else or last thoughts you want to say, Alan?
We're probably going to touch up again on Lasguns later when I can do more research.
Yeah, we'll get more Lasguns, and maybe like the guard episode, we could do like a little Lasgun section. If we do like another guard or something, like probably the main guard used to be Cadia, right? But Cadia's gone now. I think they said Krieg is the new main guard, right?
Yeah, because since Cadia cracked, now they're because like the Cadia was the main exporter guard. Now you're seeing a lot more Kriegsmen because Kriegsmen just pumps out guardsmen, and they only have one planet, but they pump out millions upon millions of guardsmen.
Okay. Yeah. So, but all right. I think that's it for this episode. Um, I want to thank everybody for stopping by, and we hope to see you in the next one. And I hope you all have a good night.
Have a good night, everybody.